Lesson 113 is about inch and metric scales. And our first question says, what is the measurement of the line segment below? Now in order to answer this question, we definitely have to use a ruler. And to use a ruler, what we're going to do is we're going to take the ruler and we're going to line up the 0 of the ruler with the left-hand side of our line segment. Let's get it as close as we can to lining right up. That looks very good. If we pull it over more, you can see that it's not in the correct spot. So the measurement of the line segment is going to be right where the line shows. And the line is right above, it's right in between. It looks like it's closer to the 3 than the 2. So we have 4 and 3. And we could count all these tick marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we must have a measurement of 4 and 3/16 inches. And that's how we'd want to report our answer. Whenever we're talking about inches, we've got 16 different tick marks in here. We've got to think about reducing when we can. So if, for instance, we had some answer that came out to be like 4 and 8/16, well, we'd want to reduce that to be equal to 4 and 1/2. Let's look at another problem. Here we go. What is the value on the inch ruler, or what value on the inch ruler is the arrow pointing at? So let's move it over and let's put it right there. You can see it's between 2 and 3. So if we look very carefully, it's at 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's right above the 5. So it must be 2 and 5/16 inches. Being able to use a ruler accurately is a very important skill. If you do any woodworking or any craft projects, many different types of art projects, you need to use a ruler, and if you measure accurately, everything should work out. If you measure inaccurately, well, chances of things working out are less. Let's look at another problem. What is the measurement of the line segment below? And for this problem, let's go ahead and let's use metric. Let's use centimeters. So we're going to change our top scale to centimeters, and then we can move our ruler over. You can see here that we have somewhere between 10 and 11. And it's closer to 10 than 11. Now to make this more accurate, let's turn our top scale into millimeters. If we turn it into millimeters, we can see that there's 10 tick marks to get from 100 to 110. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. This one looks like it's about 104 millimeters. And that would be a great way to report our answer, 104 millimeters. The alternative way to do it would be to say that's 10.4 centimeters. Both of these answers will give you full credit. The problem never said which one you should report your answer as. We know that there's 10 millimeters in every centimeter because we can see that here. If we convert our scale back to centimeters, it's still between 10 and 11. We said it was closer to 10 than 11. So 10.4 sounds very reasonable. Let's look at our next example. What value on the metric ruler is the arrow pointing to? And on this one, let's go back to millimeters. And we'll put it right here. If we put it right there, we can see that this is pointing just at about, if we go straight up and down, it looks like it's pointing right between the 8 and the 9. And if it's right between the 8 and the 9, we should round up. Because if it's halfway between two numbers, we always round up. So this looks like it's about 79 millimeters, which must be the same as 7.9 centimeters. Both of these are correct. They're both the same distance. You can report it with either unit. Our lesson practice will be on page 352. We'll work more with inch and metric rulers during class, so please be sure you bring your ruler. Make sure you've got your notes done, and I'll see you soon.